Yeah, it's the Quis, and I'm in my hood, so all I need is my Skittles and my iced tea, and then I'm just like everybody else because tragedy is trending. Now let me start by saying that some of you are offended, and maybe rightfully so. I don't know everything. But hopefully a few of you understand that the fact that tragedy is trending, the fact that this week is Trayvon Martin and last week it was Cooney and the Visible Kids, and that turned out to be a scam, and we are allowing ourselves to be manipulated by the cause of the week, you know, the issue of the moment, whether it's the earthquake in Haiti or the New Orleans tragedy or 9/11 or Casey Anthony. You know, it's always something with the media feeding us around-the-clock coverage. So what are we going to get riled up and distracted by? My issue is, why are we not questioning the powers that be and the fact that these issues are the symptoms of a far greater problem? The fact that we have an education system that doesn't encourage us to be critical thinkers. It encourages us to fill in boxes, to answer multiple choices, to be given a set amount of options to choose from, as opposed to digging deep and finding the answer that's true to ourselves, A, B, C, D, and that's it. We have to be better. We have to question the powers that be, the establishment. My instinct is that when told to go in one direction, and I see all the rest of the lemmings going over the edge, is to stop and to consider, why is everyone going in that direction? Are they being corralled? They're being fed those directions? Well, my instinct says that the same society that seeks to manipulate and exploit us, this capitalist society that capitalizes on our anger and our pain, is so much like The Hunger Games, which great book series. If you have not read it, read it. The movie, also pretty decent. But the story is about how there's a society where the government has complete control over what people are allowed to do and what they are forced to watch. And what they're forced to watch is a battle to the death of children, where these children are forced to fight and die. And in the movie, there's a character who stands up, who says that I'm not going to go along with this. I am going to be who I want to be. I will not allow myself to be controlled. This person is a symbol of defiance against going along with the status quo, the powers that be. And maybe it's presumptuous, maybe it's arrogant, maybe it's misguided to feel a sense of resistance, but I would like to see Trayvon Martin rest in peace, instead of being martyred and used as a symbol, as a rallying point, and people are, oh, enough is enough. Enough has been enough. Black men have made up over 50% of the prison population in this country since slavery. Black men are being murdered and slaughtered, and it's not just the men. It's the black children. It's not just the blacks. It's the Latinos and the whites, and it's, you know, the Muslims and the Arabs overseas and in all the third world countries throughout the world. Children and adults are being murdered and slaughtered and incarcerated. And why is no one concerned or considering the hows and the whys? We should have been awake to the problems that affect us, and we should not allow ourselves to be told when to feel and how to feel and when to show up. That tragedy can't be a trend. And so what is the solution that I put forth? Is that we teach our children to be critical thinkers, that we encourage them. No, we insist that they not only get the most out of the education system that's allotted to them, But do they go beyond that? Do they read for fun? Give your children comic books and National Geographic, and give them a variety of religious texts to read, and don't force them into just one way of thinking. Encourage them to consider all possibilities, because the truth doesn't exist in one place. It's spread out like a puzzle, and it's not necessarily for any one person in one lifetime to get the whole picture. But why limit the pieces that you have access to? Because how far are we from a reality like the Hunger Games, where our children are sent to fight and die? Oh, wait. Iraq, Afghanistan. Never mind.